What's up, guys? It's Chi-Town Production, and today's video is going to be a preview for the Bears against the Green Bay Packers game that's going to be on Sunday Night Football. So the Chicago Bears are going to be taking on the Green Bay Packers, and it's going to be a Sunday night game, and we have a 5-5 record going into this game, which is a 500 win percentage. As many of you can tell, Mitchell Trubisky is going to be the starter for the Bears this week, and I'm really liking this change, and I really can see Mitch maybe, just maybe, winning us a few more games and making us eligible to get into the playoffs. To get into the playoffs, we either need to win our division or make the wild card spot. Just a little preview about how, or the possibilities of us to make the playoffs this year. It's going to be, we have to either win out in our division or just to win out, because if we win out, we'll have the same record as the Packers, but we'll hold the tiebreaker over them. Or we can hope for the worst to happen to the Arizona Cardinals or the Seahawks or the Rams. The Rams are ahead in that division, so we're going to be looking for the Cardinals to really lose a lot more games. So if anything, we can make a 7 or 6 seed. So that's the little playoff preview for us on how to get in. So now we're going to have a preview of the Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers Sunday Night Football game that's going to be happening tomorrow night. So this game is very important for the division, because if the Bears can win 2 games, we hold the tiebreaker over the Green Bay Packers. And if we win out, we'd hold the division and we'd have the division to ourselves. So this game means a lot, and making that quarterback change might spark something into our offense that we've never had. A lot of people may have already given up on Mitchell Trubisky, but honestly, how I think about it, he was the second pick for a reason. Mitchell Trubisky is very talented. His consistency isn't there yet, but his consistency can get there. And if he balls out and plays like the number 2 pick, we can maybe make the playoffs this season. We have a better chance doing that than having Nick Foles be our quarterback and have no mobility at all when he's in the pocket. The only reason people look down on Mitch is just because he was the second pick compared to Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. But you look at other drafts, Josh Rosen, you look at other drafts, like they weren't that bad because there was no horrible quarterback. Yeah, people will still call Josh Rosen a bust, but is he going to be horrible because there was no Mahomes or Watson in his draft class? No. So Mitch isn't a horrible quarterback. He's not bad. He's just inconsistent, and if his consistency can start going up, we have a really good quarterback on our hands, and we have a quarterback that can win us a lot of games. So this is going to be Mitch's first game with Bill Lazor as the play caller, so we might be getting something out of Mitch that we've never seen before. You know, he can actually do good for us. I'm not saying he's going to win us the next 6 games, but it's not only going to be him, and we have a lot of other weapons that we need to do good. The way we win this game is by having David Montgomery involved. David Montgomery was doing really good the first few weeks, and he was balling out. Then our O-line started to get injured. We started to have people on the reserve list for COVID. And then David Montgomery wasn't being as productive, and he got injured with the concussion. So if David Montgomery can ball out and play like he usually does, we need the run game so that we could involve our pass game. Because with no run game, they're going to be assuming like a pass every other play. So if we can start a run game and develop our run early on in the game, I can really see us getting a lot more Mitch. Because if we can get more Mitch and get Mitch to throw the ball a lot more and air it out with more play action plays by involving David Montgomery with the fakes, I can see Mitch being the quarterback that we want him to be. We don't expect greatness from Mitch. We just need Mitch to be that average quarterback, a top 18, 15 quarterback, because our defense is top 3. So if we can get a top 20 offense, we're going to be contenders. So that's all we need. So we need the run to help us go other places. One of the last things is another way that we have to win this game, another key factor that we need is our defense to step up, because Aaron Rodgers has been on fire. It doesn't matter who his wide receiver is. He's on fire. It didn't really show last game, that last drive, but it wasn't really his fault. It was his wide receiver's fault. So, honestly, the key factor is having our defense involved. But the only way we can have our defense involved is if our offense starts scoring, because without our offense scoring, our defense is going to be on the field 24/7, and they're just going to get tired and they're going to lose faith in our offense, and then they're just going to lose faith in the game. But one key factor is Eddie Jackson has been cleared and is ready to play Sunday night against the Packers. He was on the COVID reserve list, because he was in contact with someone, but he has tested negative and he is ready to go this Sunday night. So if our defense can play like how our defense does, and if our offense can put up some points, I'd say Mitch needs to score at least 2 to 3 touchdowns, or 2 touchdowns and a field goal. And if our defense plays the way our defense usually plays, start out hot, get some turnovers, I can really see us being contenders and going far this season. So that's my preview for the Chicago Bears-Green Bay Packers game, and there will be a post-game reaction/analysis to the game next week. Thank you, and go Bears.